Everything in our modern world is either comprised of or made by machines made of metal. These raw materials have to be extracted. They have to be mined. The lifeblood of mining is exploration. Now, as we transition to an electric and renewable economy, to an AI economy, the demand for metals is increasing dramatically. So we believe that makes the exploration and development space highly investable. Hi, George Sanders here, President, Goldcliff Resource Corporation. Glad you could join us. Welcome back. In a number of our previous videos, we discussed the changing nature of the audience for junior exploration and development equities. We noted that there is an aging demographic. We noted that the typical investor in this space of the last number of decades is no longer there or no longer participating with the same enthusiasm. So we believe it's incumbent on us that are still active in the business to really make the case and demonstrate why our space is highly investable. So with that in mind, Goldcliff is looking forward to introducing 2 new uses of the YouTube platform to address some of these issues, challenges, and concerns. The first thing that we're going to do is produce a brief series of short videos designed for an audience that has been previously unaware of our space. And so what we hope to do is briefly make the case for metals and mining, make the case for the increasing demand of those metals, especially make the case for the connection between exploration and mining, discuss a little bit of the process from exploration through to metal production, and talk about some of the market dynamics through that exploration and development process, and of course demonstrate, and there's a lot of good history to be able to do this, demonstrate that outsized typical major venture capital returns, 10x, 30x, 40x, have been achieved in the past as exploration assets have transitioned on into mining assets. Now, these videos will be designed for an audience that is unfamiliar with our space, hasn't participated in it, so they will be a little, if not simplistic, they will be educational in nature. They will be available on our YouTube channel and on our website, but we won't be forwarding them through our normal distribution channel. Rather, we will find new distribution channels for investors that are out there in other investable items but haven't yet considered our space. So we look forward to producing those over the next month or two, and hopefully we can add our efforts to the efforts of some others, including well-known newsletter writers who are also embarking on this journey to educate and attract a new audience of investor to this very exciting space. The second thing we're going to be doing, and this will be coming up shortly in the next number of days, is a short series of interviews with peer companies. And our rationale for that is to address one of the challenges in our sector, and that's reputational. It's no secret that the junior exploration and development sector, particularly in public companies, has a bad reputation. Like most human endeavor, it's only a few bad apples that have created that reputation and have made a bad name for everybody else. We believe that those of us in the space actually have a responsibility to promote the space at large, and not just our own activities, not just our own projects and our own companies. The fact of the matter is, there are a lot of very hardworking, very smart, very creative professionals who are dedicated to the task of finding and developing new metal deposits. In fact, I would argue that most of the people still active in the business are of these characteristics, and I would add to that, most of them are of high integrity. So we do have a very good group of professional people at work in the sector, but I think we haven't done a very good job of communicating that. So we're going to go out on a limb and do something that most public companies don't do, and that's talk about their competitors, their peers. And so we will be bringing on a few CEOs. Obviously, these are people that I know, I've known for a long time, I'm friends with, have been colleagues with, I'm involved maybe in their business in the past. I make no apology for that. But the reason that these individuals will come on and we will do some interviews with them is because they're dedicated, they're creative, they're smart, they are high integrity individuals, and they bring a real desire to create value for shareholders. And we just want to share that. I will address to our shareholders right up front that this is in no way a diversion from any of Goldcliff's activities, or from even our focus on communicating those activities to you via this medium. But we do believe that we need to address this reputational issue head on, and we think that by demonstrating that there are others in the business who are professional and are of high integrity, that's good for everybody. So I invite you to stay tuned for those. They'll be coming at you in sequence over the next number of days. I hope that they are informative. I hope that they're interesting. And following those, we will get back to talking about our favorite subject, Goldcliff Resource Corporation.